Yo, what's going on, guys? We're gonna be reacting to child celebrities who we grew up watching as a kid, and then now I just want to see, like, I've always wondered this shit, like, all the kids that I used to watch when I was a kid, like is there, like, do they still got motion? Are they still doing what they're doing, or, bro? Interesting. Let's watch this shit. Wait, is it on? Yeah, it's on. Alright, bet.
This video will cover 6 child stars who had a terrible life after fame, and we're going to begin by talking about Jake Lloyd, who played Anakin Skywalker in Star Wars: The Phantom Menace. Jake was chosen to play Anakin from 3,000 potential candidates and would perform so well in the billion-dollar movie that he won the best performance in a feature film for an actor under the age of 10. While this might have implied that Jake had a promising film career ahead of him, he'd appear in only one more movie after Star Wars before announcing his acting retirement at the age of 12, explaining that he was bullied heavily as a result of the role. My entire school life was really a living hell.
Stop going to school. Like, why do you care, bro? He was a big actor and everything, bro. Why do you care if, like, if they bullying you, bro? Like, you was already better than them. Why? What the fuck? Hold on, wait. What's going on? My game's about to start. I know my game's about to start, bro. Wait. Alright, bye-bye. Let's go.
And I had to do up to 60 interviews a day. Other children were really mean to me. They would make the sound of the lightsaber every time they saw me, with this kind of harassment even continuing into Jake's high school and college experience.
You know how they can be in high school. They're so charming and intelligent. College has been similar. They wouldn't let it go.
In other interviews, Jake...
Bro, you're on a path to make M's, bro. You're in a path to make millions and you care about what other broke ass people say, bro? Come on, bro.
Had been warned about the common path taken by child celebrities.
Child stars have had a bit of a reputation that they turn to, you know, a life of drugs, so may the force be with you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yet this advice seemed to have no impact, as his life began to go downhill beginning in 2015. Jake Lloyd has schizophrenia, stopped taking his medication, and attacked his mother. Indianapolis police were called to the home of Lloyd's mother, Lisa. She said the 26-year-old showed up and yelled at her, saying she ruined his life. Lloyd allegedly knocked her down when she wouldn't let him in the house and stomped her 3 or 4 times.
Oh my god, bro, she gave you a life which, like, bro, I wish I was him, bro. Like, I wish my mama, like, she put me at a spotlight like that early, bro. Come on, bro. Ungrateful, bro. Like, you've been given, like, a spotlight which, like, a lot of people got work for, and you was just a kid and you just got in, and why are you complaining?
Causing bruises and abrasions. He was gone by the time the police showed up, and she didn't press charges. Only 3 months later, Jake Lloyd found himself in a high-speed police chase, after which he'd be arrested for
that's on him, bro. God gave you he gave you opportunity, and you screw up. That's on you, bro.
Reckless driving, driving without a license, and resisting arrest, resulting in 10 months jail time in a psychiatric facility. 2 years after this, Jake's 26-year-old sister Madison died unexpectedly in her sleep, prompting the mother to release a statement regarding Jake's well-being. Jake has been diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia, but unfortunately he also has a symptom called anosognosia, which causes a lack of insight into his illness. This only adds to the struggle he faces, which has been very difficult after the tragic loss of his younger sister Madison. He has moved closer to his family, and we are all working hard to help him with this. He is still a kind and caring person, and we hope to have him back to his fun and entertaining self as soon as possible. Jake will continue to make progress with the love and support you continue to show, which is promising when compared to the life of Edward Furlong. After playing John Connor in The Terminator 2, Furlong began to mess with drugs, stating, "Hollywood effed me up, man. Lots of money and lots of free coke."
Ain't nobody screw you up, but that's on you, bro. I'm sorry. Like, bro, I just don't understand it, bro. Like, this on you. Nobody else, but it's on you.
Will turn anybody into a cokehead, with this addiction resulting in his
You were on the path to become superstar and you fucked up, you fumbled, bro.
First arrest for driving under the influence without a license. Furlong attended rehab as a result of the incident and was able to stay sober for a number of years. However, by 2009, at the age of 32, he was back in the news for punching his girlfriend whilst on drugs. 3 years later, Furlong was arrested again, this time for domestic abuse against his new girlfriend, resulting in a further 6 months in prison, where he'd pick up a meth addiction, although this story actually has somewhat of a happy ending. In July 2022, Furlong announced that he had gotten somewhat of a happy ending. In July 2022, Furlong announced that he had gotten his teeth fixed, was taking better care of himself, and had been sober for over 4 years.
I'm much happier now, man. I mean, it feels so good to at least be doing the best you can.
Although this kind of happy ending has been unavailable to Drake Bell.
Hey, you improving yourself. You were in a dark situation. You improve yourself. I like that. Wait, what? Okay, I like that. Good job.
Whose life has only gotten worse every single year since he starred in Drake and Josh. In 2014, approximately 7 years after the show came to an end, Drake Bell announced that he was filing for bankruptcy, causing a foreclosure on his $2 million mansion. 1 year later, for bankruptcy, causing a foreclosure on his $2 million mansion. 1 year later, in 2015, he'd be jailed for 4 days as a result of driving under the influence. However, the real drama didn't begin until mid-2020, when his ex-girlfriend would upload a video on TikTok, making some pretty severe accusations.
Imagine the worst type of verbal abuse you could ever imagine, and that was what I got. It then turned into physical, hitting, throwing, everything. At the pinnacle of it, he dragged me down the stairs of our house in Los Feliz. My face hit every step on the way down.
Drake Bell would defend himself by stating, "I never abused my ex-girlfriend or did so many of the other things Melissa falsely claimed on her TikTok video. Unfortunately, we both called each other terrible names, as often happens when couples are breaking up, but that is it." Although this response most certainly didn't put an end to the drama, as there was even bigger trouble just around the corner. An article titled "Drake Bell's Alleged Victim Accuses Him of Grooming" explained that he was embroiled in a legal battle for engaging in a relationship with a 15-year-old girl back in 2017.
Bro, oh my god, bro, why do they all turn pedo, bro? Oh my gosh, bro. It's been 4 minutes and I already had a pedophile and I already have a meth addict, bro. Oh my god, 15-year-old girl, bro. Just go to the strip club. You can probably get. You could just like buy a girlfriend, bro. You don't gotta be. Bro, 50.
This became even worse when footage of the trial was uploaded to YouTube.
How do you plead to count 2? Disseminating matter harmful to juveniles, first-degree misdemeanor.
Guilty.
Let the record reflect defendant has pled guilty. The court accepts that plea.
And while he would plead guilty to child endangerment, Drake Bell would then take to his Instagram to insinuate that he hadn't done anything wrong.
Don't believe the media if these claims were removed.
I'm like, it ain't the media at this point, bro. That's some claim, evidence, and all that shit, bro. You was fucked.
Totally true. My situation would be very different. I would not be here at home with my wife and my son.
Despite finishing by stating that he was at home with his wife, this relationship would last only 1 more year, as in January 2023, on top of everything that had already happened, Drake Bell announced that he was also getting a divorce. Considering he's acted in only 2 productions since
I mean, like, you threw hands with your wife. You probably beat the fuck out your wife and then you could try to fuck with a 15-year-old girl. It's crazy, bro. Listen, I'm 16 and on my life I wouldn't like. For me, if I'm getting married, bro, I'm getting married with a person my age. I'm never gonna go like. I'm gonna try to at least go at least my age or okay maybe a year younger than me, but I'm about to turn 17 in a month. So for me, it's 16 to 17 I go for. Like as of right now, like once I'm 20, I'll go 20, 21. 30, 31 type shit. Like I could never.
2020, it's safe to say that Drake Bell's reputation is pretty much finished, although he's not the only Nickelodeon actor with a spot in this video, as the life of Amanda Bynes has descended into an even worse version of hell.
Like I would forget like what shows that they were on. So man, this guy remind me.
Despite having one of the most famous faces throughout the 2000s, Amanda Bynes would announce her retirement from acting in 2010, stating that being an actress isn't.
But I was born in 2007, so like it says in 2000s. I was more of a 2010 dude, because like I was born in 2007, and like for 3 years I'm not gonna watch Nickelodeon. I was watching some Tom and Jerry shit, like Peppa Pig type shit. I'm not gonna watch that till I'm like 5 or 6 years old. Bro, stop fucking This bitch keeps moving. The blinds keep moving. I haven't touched it.
As fun as it may seem. If I don't love something anymore, I stop doing it. I don't love acting anymore, so I've stopped doing it. I know 24 is a young age to retire, but you heard it here first. She'd go on to state that the retirement was because I literally couldn't stand my appearance in Easy A and I didn't like my performance. I was absolutely convinced that I needed to stop acting after seeing it. However, this
is in bands though. Why? Like, you was set for bands. Like,
is where things began to go downhill rapidly. In 2012, 2 years after retiring,
let's see, meth, drugs, child abuse. What is it, man? What is it? Parent abuse?
She was charged with driving under the influence and hit and run on 2 separate occasions.
Yeah,
2 years after this, she'd be charged with driving under the influence again, with her court appearance displaying a significant physical decline from just 2 years prior. In the process, Amanda would take to Twitter to call Michelle and Barack Obama ugly before stating that she
talk about Barack Obama like that. I love Barack Obama.
And her parents were no longer speaking, which accompanied some absolutely wild accusations about her father, including the statement that he had put a microchip in her brain. After she'd also her father, including the
microchip in your brain. So he, but this sounds like some Ronaldo fan base like shit, bro. This is something you might hear out of a Ronaldo fan base, bro. My dad never did any of those things. The microchip in my brain made me say the. This gotta be the most lamest shit, bro. This is what you come up with? Like, you trying to lie, you come up with a microchip.
Statement that he had put a microchip in her brain. After she'd also set fire to a driveway, Amanda was put in a mental hospital, after which her parents were given legal ownership.
Microchip is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, she kinda cute though, I ain't gonna lie to you.
For her $5 million estate, as Amanda has been spending large amounts of her savings. It has been reported that she's recently made extensive purchases as gifts from jewelry stores such as Cartier for strangers. Whoa. Amanda Bynes was diagnosed with
me? I'm a stranger. Y'all don't know me, bro. Hey, hold on, Amanda. Hold on, pull up, bro, pull up. But I'm gonna drop my low if she gonna bring me a Cartier. I'm gonna drop my low. What the fuck?
Bipolar disorder and would attempt to get her life back on track by enrolling. Amanda Bynes was diagnosed with bipolar disorder and would attempt to get her life back on track by enrolling in fashion school. However, she was kicked out only 10 months later for showing up high and arguing with her classmates. In 2018, people assumed that she was back to her normal self as Amanda showed up in magazines looking like
it makes you less cuter. I don't
like
know how,
this.
But, like, if I didn't go there, smokes weed, but I know for a fact that she probably gangsta as fuck. I don't smoke weed. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do none of that. But bro, I swear to God, like, if you look at a dude's face, like before he starts smoking, after, bro, he looks much better before he starts smoking, bro. It makes you ugly, bro.
However, within a year, she'd gotten faced.
Oh my God, look at that, bro. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Like, how you go from, how you go from that to that, bro? Like, it's smoking, bro. I'm telling you. If you smoke it, it's gonna fuck you up, bro.
Tattoos and checked into Alcoholics Anonymous, where she'd meet her new boyfriend who, according to Amanda, had just as many problems as her. In October 2020,
marrying a dude that's as worse. You know what I'm saying? Marrying I'll say something. I would try to say that marry a person who is better than you. Like, I would try to marry a girl that's, like, you know, a little bit smarter than me. Not like, I mean, it depends though, because if I end up becoming rich and famous, I'll marry someone rich and famous. But I'm just like try to marry somebody that you know that is better than you. Don't try to marry. If you marry someone that's better than you, then you might have, like, you know, he might give you help, he might do this, da. But if you marry someone who has the same problem as you, bro, you is never gonna solve that shit ever.
22, she'd make another attempt at fixing her life by enrolling in cosmetic school, yet only 5 months later in March 2023, she was sent to a mental hospital once again, as she was found roaming the streets of Los Angeles without any clothes on. Then there was Orlando Brown, whose role as Eddie Thomas on that.
No. Please tell me he's all right now.
That's So Raven.
But I used to laugh at him.
Ended with an equally terrible life. After the show came to an end in 2007, Orlando began to
I used to watch, like, reruns of this shit. Orlando, yeah.
Focus on music, during which his life was kept fair. private until he'd enter news headlines approximately 9 years later. Between February and March 2016, Brown was arrested on 2 separate occasions on charges of domestic violence, obstruction of justice, drug possession with the intent to sell, and possession of
you don't gotta do all that shit, but you made it out.
Contraband in jail. In February 2016, cops claimed he struck his then girlfriend in the parking lot of a police station and was found by officers to be in possession of methamphetamine. Orlando was given a notice to appear in court.
Oh my god, look at him, bro. No, don't ever smile in the mugshot, bro. Like, I love experience, but don't ever smile, because that in court they gonna screw. You gonna lose every court case if your mugshot is that, bro. Cause who's that happy after, like, they just did a lick? Look at him, bro. He looks. Keep him in jail, bro. Look at him, bro. Keep him in jail. Don't even think of releasing him, bro. Even probably his own lawyer was just like, bro, keep this man locked up in a cage, bro. Like, they ain't no prison. Lock him up in a cage. Look
Yet
at
he'd
him,
instead flee to Las Vegas, where he was caught by bounty hunters.
You left California. It's a felony when you flee.
I didn't flee.
What are you doing here then, brother? You got
I need friends.
a warrant for your arrest.
After which things only became worse. A video was released of Orlando being kicked out of a friend's house after lasting only a week in rehab, which was followed by his appearance on the Dr. Phil show, during which he'd state that he'd been sober for 4 years, despite clearly being under the influence on the show.
I'm 4 years sober for a reason. I just now got out of rehab. I just now got out of ER. I'm not doing.
Your eyes are green, bro. You are intoxicated as fuck, bro. Your eyes are green. Your eyes are literally green, bro. You was intoxicated.
No more time away from my kids other than I need to.
As a result of this episode, Orlando
He
would
looks high right now too.
return to rehab and get clean before
Is he never not high?
discussing his experience on the No Jumper podcast.
I had a 2-year binge of something that I should have never, ever indulged in.
Meth?
Yes, those situations, man, they will never happen.
Everybody turn meth addict, bro.
Again,
just don't try
based
it.
off of the fact that where I'm trying to go.
I say weed is better, but don't smoke weed too. All this shit, don't do it, but bro.
And while he'd end his statement by stating that those situations will never happen again, Orlando was back in the news approximately 7 months later in December 2022.
It reminds me of like Silento. That reminds me, man. That motherfucker, like, he ended up killing his cousin too. Like, he reminds me of that motherfucker, like.
Threatening a family member with a hammer. He's currently undertaking a psychiatric assessment to see if he's eligible for pleading insanity. Yet the most tragic story of child fame without a doubt comes from Judy Garland, who played Dorothy Gale in The Wizard of Oz at the age
everybody has seen the show, bro. Everybody.
of 16. Whilst filming the movie, she was prescribed amphetamines to keep up with the production's grueling schedule, as well as barbiturates to help her sleep when the day was finally over. The studio also required Judy to stay incredibly.
I ain't deceived last night. I ain't taking no hydrophomine or something. Promethazine. I ain't taking none of that.
Thin, feeding her nothing but soup and lettuce leaves whilst on set, which she'd explained led to a poor self-image. By the time The Wizard of Oz was finished, she was being prescribed amphetamines from 4 different doctors to keep her weight down and her mood up, although this lifestyle began to catch up to her.
Drugs, getting up late, coming in late to work, and it turned into a night.
Is this her work though? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just her work. It's not really her. It's her work.
Nightmare for everybody concerned.
She'd be fired from 3 different movies for intoxication and was constantly in the news for being completely broke. Her kids stated that the family couldn't even afford food at times, which accompanied angry slurred messages about being paid for work.
I want my money. I want it right now.
These weren't delusions. She was broke when she recorded this, and not movie star down to my last Rolls Royce broke, homeless broke. No money to buy food broke.
By the time Judy Garland was in her 40s, she looked about 15 years older, had been divorced 5 different times.
Jesus, bro. The makeup ain't saving you, bro. You gonna need God. The makeup ain't saving you.
Was performing in a New York bar for $100 per night. While Judy Garland maintained that she had never done anything wrong in her entire life,
the only mistake I ever did, the only harm I ever did was sing Over the Rainbow.
She would die of an overdose at the age of 47 on the exact same drug that she was prescribed during The Wizard of Oz, with her estate being worth a measly $40,000.
I would say probably like the doctors and shit, but that's crazy. Bro, Dorothy, bro. Bro, she used to carry in music class, bro. We used to have music class and like band and music class, but she used to carry, bro. Hey, RP. Hey, man, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video, but this is heartbreaking, bro. Damn, that shit crazy, bro.